Now then, the seven dwarves may have whistled while they worked, but they've got nothing on the textile factories workers of Dundee.
No, their singing kept the looms moving, and although the factories may be gone, Carrie Grant is glad to hear that the only sound left is song.
Oh dear me, the mills gain fast.
It's a pure sound and a lovely tune, but this song is a lament, recalling dark days of child labour in noisy, dirty mills. The mills were in Dundee, and they made a material used in sacking, sandbags and the wagons of the Wild West. Demand for cheaper textiles led to a boom in the manufacture of a new fabric. That led to thousands of workers coming into the town, and the fabric was called jute. The raw materials were shipped in from the Indian subcontinent, but the fibres were spun and woven into fabric in Dundee, making the Scottish town the world jute capital right up until the early 20th century. 62 mills employed more than 50,000 people, many of them women and some of them children. The work was tough, it was dangerous, but they found the perfect way to brighten up their day. They sang, and I want to find out more about the music they made. Lily Thompson and Hannah Frankenberg have between them 50 years' experience of working in the jute mills of Dundee. They remember clearly the awful conditions and the power of song. Ladies, what was it like working in the mills?
Smelly, noisy, dirty. Your hair was covered in dust, your clothes was covered in dust. It was absolutely horrendous. It
wasn't just filthy, it was also deafening. Each factory had hundreds of machines. This is just one. How did that affect your ears?
Women or men at my age in Dundee, they're all deaf. If you've been in the mills, Dundee must be the capital city for hearing aids.
Yes, yeah.
Despite the noise, the women did sing to pass the time. And they sang in unison. So if you had all that noise, how did you manage to sing?
Well, you can read the lips. And once you picked up part of that song, you knew what song they were singing.
The song's lyrics accurately described life in the mills. One of the most poignant is called Oh Dear Me, about a group of workers called the shifters.
Basically, they were the people who ran about carrying things from place to place. They would carry the cuts of cloth. And back in the really bad old days, they were quite often very young children, about 10 or 11 years old. But it was tough work and very, very poorly paid.
Oh dear me, the mills are getting fed. The pair wee shifters can't get any rest.
The jute mills of Dundee are now all closed. They fell victim to the cheap labour of the Far East. I joined the Loads of Women singing choir, many of whom have family links with the now dead jute industry. Songs like this are a great way of keeping in touch with our industrial traditions, and they remind us of how hard life was for many people not so very long ago.
Thanks, Carrie, that was lovely. It's power ballads that keep the one-show cogs turning,
Anything
isn't it?
with a power grab.
Yeah, that's it.